Hot like fire. Hot like fire out here. Boom, there we go. All right, day 2. Not 1, 2. Day 2 of the Tesla Model Y. Whenever you get something that's new to you, it's obviously not a new car, but new to us, you always have to figure out how everything works. So I wanted to see if plugged in, and pardon the AC unit is running there. I wanted to see if we plugged it into the house, how much it would charge. So check it out, we do actually have it here plugged into the house. We tried a whole bunch of different things that didn't work out too well. It's still charging, and I have some footage there, but it's flashing green, so it's still charging. And if I go to open it here, it should say charging. It's at 202, Lola.
From 193.
Yeah, so it got 9 miles, right? So it got about 9 miles there. Did you unplug something? Oh, okay. So yeah, it did some stuff. It did 202, and we kind of like have it plugged in here. Here's the plug, and then we have an extension here, an extension cord that's going into the house. I think you kind of have to be careful that there's not something else on that circuit, because whatever chip is in the charging unit itself, if it detects something, it'll kick it out. So what we should probably do, Lola, unplug all of this, right? So I'm gonna unplug this stuff, and then we're gonna, in this video, we're gonna probably see how it is to actually charge it somewhere outside of the house, so you could do some charging. I would talk about this, and we've got it sitting out here kind of crazy. Just a quick look around the vehicle. The only things that I found that there may be like a panel gap issue, I looked around the rest of it, and we'll probably do that, and I'm sure people will do it. But I think there's some kind of like fitment going on right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So this lens is kind of crooked and uneven in here. If you look at that line, it's kind of sitting over that a little bit compared to this one. This one looks a lot better, but I don't know. That's me. I don't really see many things. Maybe the hood here, as it comes down, see, like right here, it's very close right here, and then there's a big gap there again, which over here it looks better, and when you go there, so I don't know. That's what I could see. I don't know. I think it takes time to figure all of that out. I don't think we can really do anything about it until, and my lighting's better over here, we can't really do anything about it until we could hook up to the app, because you can't do anything unless you could talk to Tesla through the app. So yeah, there's that. What I do want to figure out is if I could set up the car to pay for charging, and we'll try a Supercharger and see how that goes, right, Lola?
Right.
All right, go ahead. You can unplug everything.
Okay, just
What?
take it off so I can do this. Actually, it should probably come from the car first and not here. Okay.
You don't like me recording everything.
No, because it's disorganized.
Lola not happy. Not in a good mood. It's her weekend. She already doesn't like doing the other videos we do on the weekend. Now we're doing this, but hey, gotta share it with you guys. All right, I'm gonna stop before I get in trouble right now. All right, so we're doing a little road trip here. We are headed over to, roughly about 20 miles away from where we live, and that's our closest Supercharger. It's in Gainesville. I don't know if anything's gonna be available and all that, because we're not able to connect to the phone app and do all the awesomeness that other people can do, because we're still waiting on that whole process with Tesla. So it really does, if you one of the things I want to talk about here is if you get a used Tesla, you're going to have to clear out the previous owner and then get yourself registered as the owner of the vehicle in the app. Very important. So obviously we're using the keys, the key cards that they have, and that works, and you can drive the car. the thing that Lola and I are concerned about is exactly how do we charge it, right? And who gets, who's actually going to pay those charges and stuff like that when, you know, when we go to charge someplace. So, to that end, we honestly don't know. So Lola, if you turn here to the app, it shows how much miles we have and all that on the battery, and it says Supercharging. I don't even know. This is all related to whoever the first owner is, and I'm not even sure what that means. Lola thinks that it's either what they paid or what's left on the account. I have no idea what that is.
According to the owner's manual, Tesla gives you one time where you can actually charge without having the phone app registered.
But the problem with the phone app is that you have to have a vehicle registered to do anything. So when you go into the phone app, or if you go online and you say, hey, I want to change ownership, you have to send them your driver's license, a copy of both sides in color, and you have to send them a copy, a photo of the registration, and then they take whatever time they want to get all that done. So we're in the process of all of that right now. Meanwhile, I'll be back here in a second. I'll let Lola rest her arm, and I'll be back. Okay, just as a little update here, it's preconditioning the battery. I guess it knows, obviously, that we are getting close. So while we were on the highway there, we were about to come off, and it said preconditioning battery for fast charging. So eventually we pulled up here. We're in the spot right here, and if you look outside, you'll see that right there are the charging stations. So we're gonna go take a look at that right now, and Lola's gonna do the camera work under protest. She's not very happy about doing the camera work, but here's where we are. Where if you live in Gainesville, here's where we are. This is like the Whole Foods right there. Let's see if you can actually see that. Let me zoom past Lola. So right there, you see that Whole Foods? That's where we are here. So, okay. All right, Lola, you get ready to take over?
Yep, give me the
Are you
camera.
gonna be nice to me?
Give me the camera.
Are you gonna be nice?
Come on, babe. Give me the camera.
Is that a no? Let's go to Charger here. We got 169 miles here.
168.
168, okay, and we're gonna get out and we're gonna go try to do something. What we're gonna do, I have no idea. So, yeah, there's that. So here we go. There's plenty of Tesla people over here looking at us. It's not embarrassing at all, being a noob. Oh, I opened the thing, Lola. I was able to do that. It went in, it's flashing blue. It's flashing blue there.
Starting to charge, 168. It does say starting to charge.
Taking a long time flashing blue. Oh, it's green now. Okay, you want to get in on your side? How am I getting in? Yeah, it's supercharging. It says 45 minutes. It's doing 480 miles an hour.
Wow, versus
So
the
that's
5
pretty
miles.
fast.
The 5 miles an hour we were getting at the house.
Yeah, that's
After all that hassle.
yeah,
And
that's
it's
way
saying
better.
45 minutes.
Yeah, so we can literally hang out here, as there's people doing. If you look out there, there's a whole bunch of Teslarati dudes hanging out there behind me. All the Tesla guys. I'm gonna try to do this serendipitously. Serendipitous. I think it's serendipitously, Lola.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to go into Whole Foods.
Okay, so there you go. There's all the guys out there hanging out, charging their things. So anyway, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna hang out. Let me flip this over. This car definitely needs to be tinted, by the way. The windows definitely need to be tinted. But I'm gonna chill out in here while I'm charging since we're doing so well. So it's 101, 102 kilowatts, 422 miles an hour on average. It's down to 40 minutes now, and we're up at 177 already, so it gave us like 9 miles. So there you go. And Lola, what are you gonna do?
Let me run into Whole Foods over here.
Okay, there you go. And I'm probably gonna get on the YouTubes and no, not YouTubes. Maybe I'll do some work on my phone from my phone.
What are you doing?
You going shopping? I'm just recording that.
I'm just going in there.
This is for history.
Okay. All right. I'll be back.
All right. Lola's going to Whole Foods. We'll follow the progress of the Lola as she heads into the Whole Foods. But yeah, I'm watching Disney Plus while I'm doing this. Disney Plus doesn't come with it, so there's a website that you can go to, because obviously you can use you can go to websites. So there's a website you can go to and it helps you organize all of this. But basically you can just go to disneyplus.com, sign in, and then you can watch Disney and other things on there while you're doing it. If you want to go back to what's going on with the supercharging here, we're up to 273 mile range. We've got about 20 minutes left. It's doing about 150 something. So as it gets closer to full, it slows down. We got about 10 minutes left. We're at 297 miles there. 10 minutes, and we're doing about 65 miles an hour here on the charge. So I'm very curious to see where this goes with the, what's the full charge here on this, and that's about $8.32 for that. So, I mean, obviously I could have gone in with Lola shopping or walked around taking a nap or anything like that. I don't think I'll be able to do that right now. The first time, just being excited, right, by the whole thing. But yeah, not bad, not bad at all. I'll keep you guys updated with exactly what happens, but it is cool. While you're sitting here, you could do stuff like, see, look, we can still go to the camera and show everything around and press that, and then we could see what's on both sides of us, all that kind of good info here. Come on, Lola. Look at that. Lola's back up.
Okay.
What's up, Lola?
Well,
what?
there is another EV charging over there, but it looks like it's an Amazon Whole Foods charging that you can use like a specific card or something. I took a picture of it so we can look into it later.
Okay. Yeah, we could drive over there.
There is something else over there.
Let's see. So we got 5 minutes. We're at 305 miles.
Oh, I made it back before it was done.
So we did 137 miles on the charge, and it really slowed down. It's doing like 27 miles an hour, and it's only giving us like 6 kilowatts. There's other people pulled up here.
Well, I think it's just winding down.
Line. Yeah, but it's running down. It's getting very close to the full thing here, but it's got 5 minutes, so we'll hang out. Calculating, looks like it's almost done here, so I think we're getting about 307. We've got time remaining calculating, so I'm back on just to see what it says, but it's at 307, so I don't know if it's about to stop altogether and say, hey, this is fully charged. So 307, that's not really, but I guess based on how we drive this, that's what you get. Everyone doesn't get the same mileage, so this estimation is based on how we drive and all that, but it's not fully done. As you can see there, it's still moving. I think that we'll be here for a while if we don't stop the charging. So Lola, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna click stop charging and unlock.
How long you had it for?
Couple days.
Yeah?
Yeah, you?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Oh yeah, we just got this day before yesterday.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's pretty cool.
Talking to the gentleman who has a Tesla.
Okay, boom. There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna move out of here so that we're not blocking this up for anyone. Okay, so we got about 307 miles on that particular thing. Let me go to park. Okay, so it's saying payment method required. So after that, let me see. Do we touch this? Add a Tesla. Okay, so I can't do anything. It says add a payment method to your Tesla account. Can't do it, and I'll just show you guys. So here in my app, I'll go to my Tesla app here to show you all. I've got no vehicle. I got no vehicle in there because I'm waiting for Tesla to do what they're supposed to do. So I don't really know.
Well, I think it's going to keep record of this, and the minute you have
Yeah.
an account.
Well, right now it's saying supercharging unavailable. So I'm guessing if you don't do it, you won't be able to supercharge. Yeah. So yeah, there's that warning. Obviously, supercharging unavailable. Add payment method, and it's flashing. So nothing I could do about that until Lola was saying that there's something in there that lets you do that one time, but I guess once this is on now, if I try to go back to a supercharger, it's gonna go no supercharging for you, no soup for you, no soup for you until I can actually log in to the app, which I cannot log into the app. I have no way of doing that, so that's my dilemma right now. Waiting to actually be able to log into the app. Waiting on Tesla to verify our ownership. Or should I say Lola's ownership? There's another Tesla that we just saw there.
In 500 feet,
I'm gonna go get up on the
Interstate
highway.
75 north ramp on the right toward Lake City.
So that's interesting. I'm guessing that's just gonna like stay there until it's gonna stay there forever as a badge of shame. Your scarlet letter, SU, supercharging unavailable. Yeah. But you know, we were able to supercharge without being able to connect to the app. But never again, I'm guessing. Never again. We will see. Will the strangers be locked out of supercharging forever? Will they allow us? I think hopefully by tomorrow we get back on that thing.
Wheelbarrow left towards Lake City.
You know, they haven't done it today. I've seen people say it takes 30 minutes. I don't really think so. I think when I read it, it says it takes 72 hours, but who knows how long it takes to actually get that done. So,
Well, I will say from this experience, buying a Tesla over the weekend is probably not a recommended idea.
I think it's fine, but we're fine. We'll be able to make it into the week.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
not
we're
going to
okay,
be an
but-
issue. Hold on to your pants. Yeah, that power is immediate.
If you have to do this ownership transfer over the
Yeah.
weekend, it's not happening.
Yeah. Well, I think you can maybe do it through your phone, and maybe they'll approve it, but it's probably going to take 72 hours however you do it. It's hard to say to people don't buy a car over the weekend, right? That's when a lot of people buy a car.
That's whenever it's available.
Yeah,
I
so
mean, they should at least have some kind of support over the weekend, and if it's just half a day, till noon, till 2, till 3, something.
yeah, they should always have someone available. So, and they won't talk to you until you connect to that phone. It doesn't seem, someone out there looking at this may have a phone number. By then we probably won't even need it if everything's worked out, but you should at least have a phone number that you can call them up and say, hey, I just sent all of this, blah blah blah. So probably don't buy it over the weekend and go on a long trip right after you buy it. The last part of that I would just say, so the reason why we're doing all of this is to see what are you actually capable of charging wise. So from the house, I think we could do it if you were parking the car, I think over the whole weekend, over 48 hours of a weekend, you could probably fully charge your car. For us, you know, we don't have any, we've got to get the stuff outside working properly in order to do it that slow trickle way. A faster way is just going to a supercharger. It's going to cost you whatever it is. For us, it'll cost us like 40 miles or whatever, 20 to get up here and charge it, and then 20 to get back, which is not really that bad, especially if you already had some chores to run. But you could do it. And in something like this that's given us 300 miles anyway, by the time we get back to the house, we'll still have around, like, I'm going to say like 380, 90 something. So not just, that's not bad, right? You can go up and down and do what you need to do. So we'll be back. Make sure you guys subscribe to Stranger Palooza. Ring the bell so you can be notified every time we throw up videos. There's going to be a lot more of the Tesla stuff with myself. And Lola will have to do it since she's planning on driving, then she will have to do it. But I'll definitely be coming back with more stuff on the Tesla and other cars and things like that. So stay tuned. Peace out.